But I will say, too, that in the true crime world, you'll hear people, I've seen it before, that the only reason the cops put people in a room is to make them confess.
And I did an interview one time, and it was actually on a theft. And I talked to this guy for 2 hours, and I never asked him that he stole the money. Never ask him. Ask him every question in the world,
I
but
love
never
it.
ask him, did you steal the money? And so I was like, I need to go to the bathroom, right? So we took a break, and the detective says, hey, you never asked him, did he stole the money? And I'm like, I asked him every other question. But
Yeah.
and like you were saying, there's just so much to remember. And sometimes you miss it. And so I say, well, that's why I want my detectives to say, watch me do this, because I am by no means perfect and I miss stuff all the time. But the way I look at it, and like you was talking about an ego thing, it doesn't matter to me if the person is lying and we get him to confess. I don't care if I get him to confess, if Wendy gets him to confess, if you get, it doesn't matter.
We were big on that too, that and I think here we go, you have to have humility and check yourself, because I think, and you know the group of people I work.
We got the confession, we can move forward, we can,
Well, can I throw something in too, because we're talking about confessions and everything, is I think another thing that you've experienced a lot, and we've all experienced too, is when you actually are able to exonerate and remove somebody from a case. I want to make sure we put that balance in, because it's about the truth. But I will say too that in the true crime world, you'll hear people, I've seen it before, that the only reason the cops put people in a room is to make them confess. And I'm like, well, sort of, but the reality of it is we're also not going to go in that room and waste our time just fishing. Does that make sense?
Exactly.
So by the time we're sitting down with people, we feel pretty strongly about it. But I wanted to throw in there too that that there's a neat feeling in taking somebody off the hook and removing them solidly as a suspect. That's pretty cool.